Alright, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Hinterland here on the Homestead. Few things have changed since last time. I was going to record the planting of the canola field, but it got too late in the day. I ended up having to do it at night, and it doesn't, you can't really see what you're doing at night on a video. So I did get it planted. I got it rolled. I got it limed. I still need to get nitrogen on it, some fertilizer, and I got to run the weeder through it here. So we got that to do today. The sorghum is ready. The grasslands over there are ready. And still need to take the trees down to get the money for the chicken coop. So we really have a lot that's happening every month. So I have started, I'm going to do 2 recordings per month on here. We get to the winter months, there's not as much to do. I can just skip a day. But like I said, I traded in our roller and found this older one, but it's a meter longer. Cost us like, I think, $1,600 more, but that extra meter really does help. Let's see. I got the truck over here. We're gonna do some logging, so I am gonna get these 2 logs loaded. I also need to retop up the water in the planters. Yeah, we got 9,000 liters. It's got plenty for today, but I still want to get it topped up. So I think maybe we start with the harvest, and then we can do some logs. Maybe we can get enough for some chickens. Oh, and also, when we got rid of the camper, well, we got rid of it. We sent it over. Will took it back with him when he went back home the other day, and he gave it to Cousin Eddie. Cousin Eddie sent me a picture of what he wanted to trade for it, and I thought it was a decent deal, so I took it. So we got to run up to he had it shipped over. We got to run up and pick that up today. Let's get in these fields. See what kind of yield we're getting. Not too bad. Alright, well, I'm going to get into this. We'll start as a time lapse, get this knocked out. And I'll see you guys in just a second. Let's get this load. The issue I'm dealing with now is I want to keep all of this sorghum because it's going to be our chicken feed, but I don't really have a money for a silo, so may build some kind of small shed or something where I can just dump it on the ground in the shed as long as it's covered. Actually, this may take me a second. Let me cut the harvester off. Save a little gas. But let me get up with Norm and see if he has anything in stock as far as lumber or cement block or something like that. And I'm thinking about right over here maybe. That way at least it's on, I might pour a little concrete, but yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna put the chickens back here. I believe it's a pretty good spot for them. So, yeah, let me get with him and I'll bring you back in just a second. Alright, well, I tried a few things. Couldn't really get it to work, so I believe the best bet for us is to just take a small loan. We'll build us a silo, because it'll come in handy either way, because when we harvest the canola over here, I don't want to sell it off the field. We'll wait for the best price, so I'm going to take a loan out. The silo I'm looking at is $30,000. And I believe we can make that pretty quick, so get in here. And I think this one kind of matches the vibe. It is a multi-fruit, so I can put several different things in here. And I think that, I'll make sure it doesn't get into the field. Yeah, this right here will be a good location. I believe it leaves us some room. Alright. Didn't want to change the ground color. Alright. We have us a silo. So now, finally, I can get this unloaded and get back to harvesting. Yeah, I tried unloading in a shed, and for some reason it just wouldn't let me. Would have been a cheaper option, but it is what it is. Alright. Get over here and get this combine unloaded. And we'll get back into our time lapse. Cut the truck off. Save that gas. Alright, I'll see you back in a second. Alright, we're finishing up this last little strip here. So far I have put 18,000 liters in the new silo there. So it looks like we might get right around 3,000. No, not quite 3,000, but close. So we're going to be just under 21,000 liters. I don't know if you remember, but our first sorghum harvest got us 2,700 liters. So, yeah, we could spill any there. You can say we've grown pretty good over the past year and a half. Get this unloaded and then I can go put the harvester away for another month or two. Soybeans won't be long. And again, now with the silo, I can take the soybeans and save them until the price is right. We don't have pigs or anything, so for us that's just a cash crop. So for the rest of the months, still got to fertilize and weed the canola, get this turned around, and I think we are going to plant some barley. We may do that on the next episode though. The one thing I would like to get for the farm is we got these all these long stalks on here. Oh wait, let's check the sale. That's a monster, but out of our range. Would like to get a mulcher. 1 meter. That would take a year or so to do. 2.7. I think these little small ones are made for the grapes and the olive fields. Yeah, these we might not be able to get that this year. We sold some trees, we could sell that one, but at 2.7 meters, I would be wanting to upgrade real quick. 6 meters, 5.8, 5.6. Yeah, that might not be in the cards for us this year. Maybe next year. Let's go get this dumped. I'm going to switch back over to the flatbed, and I believe we're going to go ahead and do the logging that I've been wanting to get done for a few months now. Let's see, we can see our total is 20,853 liters. So the best price we can get if we ended up trying to sell some is in January. We could get $943 a liter, roughly. And we're at 600 something now, so yeah, we definitely wait that out. As I plan on keeping most of it, but I don't know that we'll need that much. I guess we'll see how the chickens do. I probably won't sell any until I know that we have enough to make it through until the barley is ready. Alright, let me get hooked up to this trailer, and then we're going to grab these 2 logs, and I will get set up over at the other site and start taking some trees down. Let me go grab the tractor. Yeah, that was got a pretty good yield on that field. You could tell that the loam, of course, had a much better yield. If we ever bought any more land, I would love to get mostly loam. Alright, let's see. Maybe if I can get lined up. Alright, gotta take the pallet forks off. Without hitting the lime bags. Excellent. Alright, let's grab these 2 right quick and then we'll head over. We'll see if I can get them lay end to end. That way we can fit them on one area, and I can fit more on the other side since they're going to be a different length. As we cut these for the cabin, these are 6 meters. Everything else we're going to cut is going to be 8. Make sure we don't hit the truck. We've had enough of that. Alright, well, I'm going to get this on, and then I will get everything set up over on the other side, and then I'll bring you in. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright. We're over here and set up and ready to go. So let's get a few trees on the ground. We'll do a little tree cutting time lapse. So let's get it. Alright, got the first load loaded up here. I want to go ahead and get this one sold. While we're up here, this is what Cousin Eddie said he wanted to trade us for the camper. So it's a bucket for the tractor. I don't really have anything I need to scoop up yet, but it'd be handy to have. We may find a use for it, especially when we get the cows with mucking out the stalls and the manure and such. But he said he got it used, but it looks like it's in really good shape. He cleaned it up good, so I thought that was a good trade. But we'll come back up here and get that later. I want to get this load of logs sold because I want to get the chickens tonight before we call it a day. Let me get it unstrapped. I did get all the trees cut down and cut up, all the ones that we're going to need to get out of the way. Let's see what we get. 25,000 plus 1,600, not bad. Not bad at all. So all the trees are down, and we'll get them loaded up, but this will give me the money I need for the chickens and put us on the road to getting the cows. As far as the little small loan we took, I want to get the chicken and the cows. I want to get those built and started before I worry about paying the loan off, other than the interest that I have to pay. So we'll get the chickens before we call it a day today. Then we'll be getting real close to back to where we need to be. Oh, that bumped through me. This trailer's pretty heavy, so it takes a little bit of the weight off the front of it. Luckily out here in the middle of nowhere it didn't do anything. And I do got to get over here and clear some stumps too. I'm going to drop the trailer here. And we also need to build a little shed for our hay and straw whenever we do the cows as well. And silage. We got to cut the grass. I forgot about that. It's a busy month. We'll definitely cut the grass and get the other field replanted. It's probably going to be the next day here, the back half of the month. Alright. Well, I'm going to see what I need to do to get these chickens in, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright. Here it is. Just a little open chicken coop. I'm probably going to put them a little something inside there to roost in. But for now, this is it. So let's see. We need... So we can hold 150 this time. So we'll get one batch of fully grown. We'll get one batch of young ones. And we'll get 5 roosters this time. And then we'll let the rest fill up over time with new births. So let's get them some food. Free range chickens should make some pretty good eggs. I've got to get some sort of little small trailer. I don't want to have to keep switching this over. So yeah, the chicken troughs and pen itself, I think I had about 2,000 in. Then I had to buy the fence and everything. I think I gave about 1,500 for the fence and a load of gravel. So I think I had 3,500 in it. It's not bad for how many chickens it'll hold. Alright, let's see. Sorghum. We'll take a full truckload and we can just put whatever we don't need back in. Oh yeah, I was thinking about putting the chickens a little further out this way, but that's past the property line, so can't do that one. Alright, let's load them up. Alright, and then we can go to the info page here. They're 100% topped up. Their health and all that will grow over time. Let me switch back to the flatbed. I'm going to go over here and try to get the rest of these trees taken care of. May have another load and a half, maybe 2 loads, so we may get enough to do the cows with it. We will see. It'd be nice to be able to do the cows and still have enough to get that mulcher, but those are kind of expensive. Might have to look around and see if I can find a used or an older one or something, but you never know. Yeah, I'm liking the chicken setup there. That's nice. It's a good looking little pen for them. But I believe that is just about going to be it for this one. I'm going to get a load of logs set up. I won't sell it until I bring you back next time, because like I said, I want you to see the finances of the homestead and everything. So I will get it set up, and then like I said, we probably have another load or half a load after that, and we'll get those loaded up next time and drill some barley. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the field weeded, and might do the fertilizer next time, but I think I'll get the weeding done off camera. So I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Had some big wins on this one. Got a new silo and got the chickens, so I appreciate y'all watching. Have a good day.